given all you've said about recognising there's a genocide, about our state's recognition of the Palestinian state, how can we refuse visas to children who are coming here to escape the bombardment in Gaza, to participate, the Motaz Sarzour GAA club who've been refused visas? And from talking to the people involved and mailing with them, they have complied on multiple occasions with all of the requests that the Department of Justice has asked. They've said they found it completely unprofessional, bureaucratic, and barriers being put in their way. And Taoiseach, we have also failed to give medical evacuation to Palestinian children who were promised care as well. The government has stalled the treatment of 18 children from Palestine, and it seems, and you can clarify this, because they may be bringing siblings with them. There seems to be an appalling attitude to getting people over here. I've tried, for example, to get the wife of a citizen and a constituent here who's a doctor, and just go through the normal process. Is there no extra help for people coming from Gaza, given what's happening there?
So look, a couple of things there, and they're all important issues. So firstly, on the medical evacuation in relation to children from Gaza, we are fully committed to this happening. I mean, there's genuinely, truthfully, an absolute commitment. We've committed to 4 groups of children. 2 groups have come, 2 groups are due to come. The ask originally, if you like, for want of a better phrase, was 1 child accompanied by 1 parent or 1 guardian. In practice, that doesn't always work, right? And we've seen therefore, I think, and I'm going from my memory, 12 children come in, but equaling 45 people in the round. So we've gone beyond, if you like, 1 + 1 for good humanitarian reasons. And the Minister for Health and the Minister for Justice have indicated that they just want to have absolute clarity on that going forward. That will not cause a delay. And I've been assured of that, and I've spoken to my own department on this. They've been in touch with our people in the region, spoken to the Minister for Health, spoken for the Minister for Justice. The Taoiseach and I discussed this on Monday night. We're fully committed to the medical evacuation programme. Look, on the issue of visas, I mean, we do grant visit visas. We absolutely do, but each visa application has to be decided on its own merits. And we also have to, when children are being brought here, we do have to comply with child protection rules. There is ongoing engagement in relation to this. There is an appeals process, and that's open to anybody.
Thank you. Deputy.
In relation to, it just seems mealy-mouthed in the extreme to say there's a genocide. And a very basic thing we could do in one of the richest countries in the world with a massive budget surplus and health service is to treat some of these children that have suffered the most appalling treatment. And now they're being checked and checked and checked to see only 1 person is coming with them. You know, this is absolutely terrible. Taoiseach, why has this GAA club been faced with all these barriers? I mean, child protection. I mean, the GAA has massive child protection itself. It just seems that we opened up for American football, for all sorts of things in recent times, and these children are coming to participate in a well-known institution in this country, you know, to visit Croke Park, to play matches, and yet their visas are being stalled. And from speaking and from listening on the radio, we know that they would have complied with all of the requests. And why should doctors who are trying to escape from Gaza have to go through just the normal process? Can we not give some extra help?
Thank you, Deputy.
It's important. I mean, I don't want to be too argumentative on a sensitive issue here, but there do have to be rules and there do have to be checks. I mean, the reality is if there are children from far-flung parts of the world travelling to this country with adults, some of whom are not their parents, there do need to be legitimate checks in relation to child protection. We would be failing. I don't think any immigration system in the world would grant visas without satisfying itself in relation to visa applications for minors. Issues around birth certs, consent letters, these are important things. I mean, we can't just tear up the rule book when it comes to migration. There do have to be rules here in place. We will work with people, of course we will, but the rules apply in relation to visas, and Ireland isn't just tearing up its migration system or rules in relation to this.